Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to Coping with Life, Disabled and Mentally Ill. I'm your host, Scott. Hello, everybody. It is Saturday. It's actually Money in the Bank Day. In a few hours, Money in the Bank will happen. I am really excited. And so I am going to be doing my predictions for Money in the Bank 2024. And I'm going to do that right now. So there are, on the list that I have, those 5 matches. There are 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. One for the men's championship match contract for a year. And then there's the women's one. There are 2 championship matches. And there is a 6-man tag team match. So we have Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline. Any 3 of Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu. I'm going to say the Bloodline wins. Then you have Sami Zayn, who's the champion, versus Braun Breaker for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. I'm going to say that Sami Zayn continues being the champion. We have the Money in the Bank ladder match for the women's championship. Io Sky versus Chelsea Green versus Lyra Valkyria versus Tiffany Stratton versus Naomi versus Zoe Stark. I'm going to say it's probably going to be Io Sky again or Tiffany Stratton. But it wouldn't surprise me if they put Naomi over. But my pick is going to be Tiffany Stratton. Then we have the males Money in the Bank ladder match. For the briefcase. We have Jey Uso versus Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade versus Chad Gable versus LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre. So I have a few things that are going through my mind. I honestly think Drew McIntyre is gonna win, but for some odd reason, the thing that comes to my mind is it might be Jey Uso or it might be Chad Gable. But the thing that has been permeating in my brain of me thinking is Chad Gable might win. And due to interference and help, so Chad Gable would be able to have the briefcase until he chooses to cash it in. For many different reasons. Um, but I think it's gonna be Drew McIntyre. So the next one, the main event, we have the last chance match for the World Heavyweight Championship. If Damian Priest, who's the champion, wins, Rollins can never challenge for the title again for as long as Priest is the champion. If Rollins wins, Priest must leave the Judgment Day. And the match is Damian Priest versus Seth Freaker and Rollins. So I'm thinking of a few different scenarios. And one of them is I have a feeling that, in a perfect world, Damian Priest beats Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre did win. He would cash in on Damian Priest and win the championship back in the same fashion that he lost the title due to cash in. But there's also the scenario that I really, really enjoy in my head. That Damian Priest loses the championship tonight to Seth Rollins. Therefore, he has to leave the Judgment Day. Then on Monday night, Damian wins the title back from Seth Rollins. And then loses the title due to cash in again on Monday night. So there would be two championship changes hands simultaneously. Just, that's just what goes through my little brain. But no matter what happens, I'm really excited. It is in Toronto. NXT HEATWAVE is tomorrow, Sunday. And also from Toronto, which is appropriate. It's called NXT HEATWAVE. And it is hot. So here are the matches for NXT HEATWAVE. We have the pre-show match, Carmen Petrovic and Arne Grace versus JC Jane and Jasmine Nix in a tag team match. I'm going to say JC Jane and Jasmine Nix. Then the next one for the NXT Tag Team Championship, Nathan Frazier and Axiom for the champions versus Chase University, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, with Riley Osborne and Thea Hale. I'm going to say Nathan Frazier and Axiom continues being the champion. The next match is singles match for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Kelani Jordan versus Sol Ruka. I'm going to say Sol Ruka wins the North American Championship. Then we have another last chance match for the NXT North American Championship. If Femi wins, Lee can never challenge for the title as long as Femi is the champion. And it's Oba Femi versus Wes Lee. I'm going to say Wes Lee wins the North American Championship. The next one is singles match for the NXT Women's Championship. Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice. I'm going to say Roxanne Perez retains the title. And then we have the main event. A fatal 4-way match for the NXT Championship. Trick Williams, who's the champion, versus Javon Evans versus words are hard. Versus Ethan Page versus Shawn Spears. I'm going to say Trick Williams retains the championship. Just in my humble opinion. And I think it's two days of amazing premium live events. I'm excited for Money in the Bank tonight, NXT HEATWAVE tomorrow night, and that's, my humble opinion, because I do enjoy my wrestling. And then we have Monday night and the week of standard wrestling events. So those are my predictions for Money in the Bank and Money in the Bank and NXT HeatWave. Words are hard. So love the people in your life. And not only that, chase your dreams. And stay who you are. Stay beautiful. Stay the most amazing that you can be. And life is beautiful, and trying to spread all the positivity that I can. And for the people who really want to know, today is a glorious day. I have finally reached day 100 streak on Duolingo. It is really, really, really hot right now. You may hear my fan in the background. I do apologize, but I'm doing everything that I can so I don't become roasted. Roasted, baked, grilled, all at the same time. But just, chase your dreams. And I've been enjoying my journey. And I'm always interested in other people's journey, and just loving life and spreading all the positivity that I can. And tell the people in your life you love them, and that they matter to you. And not only that they matter, that, just check up on them and make sure everybody's okay, especially during the hot weather. Because from somebody who has suffered heat exhaustion and heat stroke a few times in my life, it is never fun, and it is very dangerous. And there are, when it comes to heat stroke, especially heat stroke and heat exhaustion, there are effects that stick with you for life. I know for me, I have become very sensitive to heat and hot weather. And today is one of those days where I will not do things to that will allow me to turn off my fan. Normally, when I record my podcast, I turn off my fan. Today is one of those days that you don't. So, it is on. It is on me, trying to keep me cool and drink a lot of water, and stay as healthy as possible, and stay awesome. With that said, I'm gonna go and stay cool, and get ready to watch wrestling. Know that you are loved, know that you matter, and chase your dreams, and I hope your dreams come true, and I am proud of you. And it really goes a long ways being amazing. With that said, I love you all, and I bid you all adieu.